All of my payroll is not done with real money. It's done with digital money. Woo!
Okay, this is another Dave Ramsey reaction video. I'll call this Reaction Saturday, where I react to different finance and investing videos. But in this particular one, the title is called "Is the Government Getting Rid of Cash?" No further ado, let's jump into it.
In Arizona. I've been hearing, oh man, anytime somebody starts with, hey, I've been hearing, oh, here we go. I've been hearing more and more in the news recently about the government looking at digital currency. Are they doing away with cash? And if so, should I be worried? Some are suggesting taking money out of the bank and investing it in gold or silver. That's not something I feel comfortable with, but I don't want to lose my money. They're coming for us, Dave.
I'm interested what Dave's going to say.
You got a little prepper down inside of you.
Oh, way down in there. I'm worried about some, and I've been hearing, man, they're coming for us.
They Said and I Heard are a really crummy financial planning firm. Especially when you're getting it off the internet, because everything on the internet's true. Abraham Lincoln said that. So, okay. First, let's understand that actual paper money is a very small percentage of our economy already.
Okay, that is facts. That's absolutely true. Continue, Dave.
That when you Venmo someone, when you write a check to someone, when you use your debit card to someone, when you have an automatic withdrawal from your checking account to someone, 100% of the money that transferred was digital money.
You've never written me an actual check, Dave. It just deposits in my account, right?
Yeah. All of my payroll is not done with real money. It's done with digital money. Woo!
Here we go, being silly.
Cue the UFO music. Okay, so, dude, we're already, I don't know what the percentage is, but what would you guess? I mean, what percentage of our economy is paper money and what percent are digital transfers, as we just discussed?
Just guessing, I'd say 95%.
At least, yeah.
Really high.
In the high 90s, it's got to be. Our digital transfers, they're not.
Here's what I know. I recently bought some concert tickets for like a bunch of us, and I had everybody pay me back. I still don't understand how to get Venmo from Venmo into my checking account. So I said, hey, you guys got to bring me checks. And I might as well have said, hey, I want y'all to all just wear your bathing suits over to my house for dinner. Like it was this, they looked at me like I was from Mars.
That's how it is. Most kids don't know how to write a check anymore.
And they all wrote checks, and they were all written in like they'd written them with their
I personally probably haven't wrote a check in over probably 20 years.
feet. Like they didn't know how to do it.
Like little children wrote the check.
Yeah, and Sheila was like, man, I don't know how you have
What
friends.
grade did they graduate from?
Wesley, you and me, brother, we can count our silver coins when it all goes down the woods.
So, really, my point is to do away with cash and coins would really not disrupt most of the economy.
Most people, most of the time.
Most people, most of the time.
I would agree with that.
I mean, I was in the gas station the other day, and a guy bought a pack of gum with his debit card.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really? You don't have $1? I mean, you don't have
I do it all the time. It'd be like 75 cent card.
$2. I mean,
A lot of times they get you with that $5 minimum though.
because people just, I mean, especially depending on your age group, right? Old fart like me, I've always got a couple of $100 bills. I got a redneck emergency fund. There's always $1,000 in hundreds tucked somewhere.
Okay, Dave. Okay, all right.
In my clothing, right? But the oh my gosh, but young people, they're just like, oh, it's all digital. So we're not making fun of you. We're just pointing out that digital is already very much a way of life, and so don't panic. And no, there's no credible indicators that the government is going to do away with paper money.
I think this was
There is some credible indicators they're going to do away with a penny because it costs more than a penny to make one.
right, and man,
It does, literally.
Yeah.
They're losing money producing pennies that nobody uses.
Pennies should be made out of plastic.
correct.
You know, and so so we probably are going to see some of that,
But there's some discussion about digital currencies And I think this when the Bitcoin thing went crazy, those who were deep in
As soon as he said Bitcoin, look at Dave Ramsey feet.
all knew it's going to go bankrupt. It's the technology that's going to be cool down the road.
Yeah, the technology
Cool.
is probably going to end up usable.
Fine. That's, I mean, all just like I imagine there was a hubbub when they quit, when the debit card came out, and then direct deposit came out, and I think there's always a lag on that kind of technology, and is what it is.
And there should have been a hubbub when the IRS had the unbelievable genius move to withhold your taxes from your check before you ever got your check. That was genius.
Yes.
That created a whole country of sheep.
Yep.
And because I got to tell you, people, if y'all had to go line up somewhere and hand $100 bills to someone called a tax collector for your taxes out of your check every week, there would be a revolution.
Oh baby, it would be.
There would be like pitchforks and burn the monster. I mean, it would be, torches. Can you imagine?
Oh,
That's how genius this transfer idea is.
hey, we'll take care of it. We got you.
Yeah, it's a low friction. We're going to make this easy for you to pay your taxes, and then you can just go to sleep, and we will take all your money.
Well, I remember during COVID when they said, "Hey, we'll just deposit it for you."
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, if they can just put it in there, they can just take it out of there.
Oh, there you go, paranoia.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
Yeah.
I told you there's a prepper down in there.
Oh, he's way down in there, but he's there. But hey, and I've talked about this on the show before, Wesley. For those of you thinking about investing in gold or silver, here's the reality. And this comes from a great quote from one of my closest buddies who works in banking there in Texas. If it actually all goes down, if we are trading coffee and bullets, we have this idea that our lives are going to go on as they are. Like we're going to go to the gas station in our car on the way to our jobs, and we're going to hand a canister of bullets and coffee in exchange for the gas. If we get there, where we are trading gold coins,
Yep.
your neighbor will have already shot you for your water, and you will have already, like, you're eating pets. Like, everything is different at this point. And so we stop falling for the, you know what, when it all goes down, you're going to want to trade gold bullion for your, for
It's
what?
not. It's not.
It's not going to work that way.
There's no failed economy in the history since the Roman Empire that has used gold as a method of exchange because of a failed economy.
No.
Never once.
And if they find out
Not
you got it,
once.
they'll come get it.
Not once.
Right.
No.
About the gold thing, though, I think the whole idea of that is more so for inflation purposes, or if the currency end up falling apart, then the idea of that valuable material or whatever mineral will still hold its value. But I do get what they're saying, though. But that concludes this particular video. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about it? If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm out.